This is my latest finished object. It's my first ever colorwork sweater, and I had to knit it twice because the first time I've completed the yoke, it was a little bit tight, my knitting, and it was puckering here. It's not been blocked yet. I only did the colorwork on the yoke. The pattern has the option to do colorwork on the sleeves as well, but I opted for just a contrasting cuff. The pattern is the Sibilla by Caitlin Hunter. It used to be a very popular pattern when it came out, but I'm not really following the trends. I've made the extra large and I have 2 to 3 inches of positive ease, and the yarn that I used is the blue yarn is from Dusty Dimples, and the color is Oasis Blue, and this is how much I have left from 3 skeins. Yes, so this is the label, and the gray yarn is from Pacala Alpaca Zoe, which is a wonderful dyer. I have many yarns from her, and well, this pullover was finished about a year ago, almost finished. I had one sleeve left, and as I said on a previous Vlogmas episode, I wasn't really knitting this past year. I picked it out last week. I picked it out last week, and I decided to finish it because the weather was getting cooler and I can finally wear it. So I finished the sleeve. The sweater is ready. I have to block it, and I did something with I don't know what I did. I have a hole here. It's not a dropped stitch. This is where I had stopped at some point, and then I picked it up after a long time. I don't know what it is that went wrong. I have the same hole back here. These are not drop stitches. I don't know what happened. I have to fix this with a little bit of yarn, and I don't know. I'm going to think of something. I hope that I can do this today because I really want to wear it. This is the inside. I don't know why, but people usually sew the inside of their colorwork sweaters. It's an easy pattern, very easy to follow, only 2 colors, so very beginner friendly, and for most part of it you don't really have to cut your floats because you don't have many stitches between, alternating your colors. So that's my latest finished object. I want to do I want to start some new projects. I have some things in mind, and I'm just going to gather some yarn for it and some patterns, and maybe sew them to you, and you can help me decide what to use with what pattern. I also got those beautiful flowers from the open market today. They're really Christmassy. And this is my favorite bag It's a waxed canvas bag, and I have all my pins in here. Good morning. Today it's Friday. It's December 9th. I'm at work. I'm working on my handbag, the one I showed you yesterday. I'm working on the lining now. I have completed the exterior, and I have some orders to prepare. And then I am planning for some knitting this afternoon. And let me show you where I am with the bag. So I'm working on the lining. I've made some progress. Well, I'm almost done. I've made the zipper pocket, the slip pocket, and this is the exterior of the bag. I have installed the rivets. And I'll finish this today, and I'm gonna show it to you when it's done. It's the afternoon and I'm home. I finished my bag, but I forgot it. I forgot to take it with me. I left it at the studio. So I'm almost finished. Almost finished with day 6. And yes, this is 7. I'm going to wind 7. I have 7, 8, and 9 here, and I'm going to wind them and have them ready to go. I think that I can probably finish day 7 today, and well, we have a weekend ahead, so luckily I will have more knitting time. I wanted to show you a project that I have, a work in progress, in here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I just can't. I can't speak French. It's a free pattern from Spool. It's this one. And size 4. And I'm using Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk. And the color is #23. I started this one, I think, a year ago, last Christmas. So this is, I have the body is complete, probably. I have it on a cord because I'm not sure. I want to make sure that I have enough yarn for the sleeves, and then maybe I will add a few centimeters to the body as well. Now this is the sweater. I'm knitting on a sleeve, and honestly I think that I'm tempted to try and have it ready by Christmas. It's definitely doable. It knits up really quickly. what size needles am I using? I can't see. It's 4.5 millimeter needles, so it grows quickly. It is not see-through, I wouldn't say so. Well, you can see the lights behind that, but I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it being sear or anything. I think I want it ready for Christmas. Maybe I can try, but then again I will definitely fall back with a blanket. The good thing about that is that the sleeve is straight and you just have some decreases here at the end of the sleeve. So it's really good as a TV knitting, or, you know, I don't really have to think about it. The blanket is very easy as well, but you have to at least pay attention and count some rows, because you have this eyelet section every now and then, and you have to do some increases at the beginning of and the end of each right side row. So you just have to pay a little bit of attention, which it's not the same. It's not the case for the sleeve here. I don't know. I think I want it. I think I'm going to try and finish it at least by the end of the year. The weather is very, very mild here at the moment. We have, today was 19 Celsius, I think. It's hot, it's humid, it's gloomy for about a week now. It's not raining, but it's not sunny. I don't like the weather like that. I like sunny days, or I like rain and snow. I don't like this thing that's something in the middle of everything. And I definitely don't like humidity. Not humidity with high temperatures, at least. So this is what I'm going to try and finish. I showed you my sweater, my finished sweater earlier. So far I didn't get the chance to fix those two small holes. Maybe later, but it's getting darker, and it's a blue sweater, so I think I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. It's going to be easier if I work on that with some daylight. What else? I have a little bit of household to do. I want to do it today so that I don't have to do it tomorrow, and maybe I can have a whole weekend with no household except cooking. I don't know. On the other hand, the house is quiet today, and I would like to take advantage of it and just knit and watch some Vlogmases. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna go with the flow and see where it takes me. So I also have another blanket that I have finished last year with using the yarn from previous swaps and advent calendars. It's a granny striped blanket, and it's finished, but I haven't done the border yet. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to crochet. It's the only thing I've ever crocheted. If you have any recommendation on some easy and preferably quick border for this blanket, so you can maybe tell me in the comments if you have any recommendations. I'm going to sew the blanket to you tomorrow because I don't have it with me now. And I would like to have that done as well, because my husband expects this blanket as a present for 2 years now. It's finished, well, it's almost finished, but it's not ready to be given. So that's it. I'm going to wind the yarn now into balls and continue with my knitting. Bye.